So today, Thursday, front page of today's Ottawa Sun is a story that I wrote about workers, many of them city workers who work here at Ben Franklin Place and Constellation behind me, are coming out for the cigarette break, and instead of going to the sidewalk, they're going over to the cenotaph there behind me. And in some cases, sitting right on it. So the story was out there. And they've moved the butt bucket away from the cenotaph. It's now at the sidewalk. But yet, today, even with all of this, and the city promised me that they were going to look into it, I find another person sitting there smoking today. So it seems that the problem persists. But now, since this person has done it, a bylaw officer has shown up and is walking around, making sure that nobody else does it. Because clearly, the message isn't getting through that lest we forget does not mean perhaps we should smoke. One of the criticisms of the story that I've done is that people say that they should be allowed to smoke wherever they want. People don't like the smoking bylaw. Well, people who are smokers particularly don't like the smoking bylaw. And some people have even told me that, you know, the soldiers fought for the rights of Canadians and our freedoms, and one of those freedoms is being allowed to smoke wherever the heck they want to. Well, that argument doesn't wash with many of the people who actually fought those wars. That's not why they did it. They didn't do it for smoking. Regardless, the answer to this problem moving forward, and this is going to delight the people who already hate the smoking bylaw, but the answer to this moving forward, perhaps, according to Rick Shirelli in this town, is more legislation.
Well, I wonder if there's a way to work our property standards bylaw or our just public behavior bylaw around that. It may be possible to create a bylaw protecting the decorum around war monuments, and if there is, we can look at doing that.
In Ottawa, Doug Hempstead for Sun News.